Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mickey's blog. So, Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson has finally dropped the masterpiece, the most talked about movie, the most anticipated movie of 2025, Miles Away from Home, featuring Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson. And these 10 things stood out for me, and I am sure that a lot of people missed some of these 10 points I am going to make. If you are a Team Beam shipper, I feel like you might have some clues, but if you're not, you might also have some clue, but I bet you will benefit a lot from this video. So you don't want to go anywhere. Grab your popcorn as I do something I want to call like a review and my favorite part of this very interesting movie. Thank you so much, guys. Before we dive right into it, if you're seeing our videos for the first time, thank you so much for clicking. Make sure you do well to click on the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that when I come up with new and exciting hot gist, you will be the first to know. Please like this content for more and more content like this. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll be right there to read and respond to everything that you have to say. To my returning subscribers, you all are the best. Thank you so much for joining my live yesterday. Thank you for making it as interactive as it could ever be. I really appreciate you. Thelma, Opulence P, who else? Who else? A lot of people. Oh my god, Abigail John, Abigail Oluwatosin, Makrina Daniel, and oh, I hope I'm not missing any. Life Unfiltered. I hope I'm not missing anybody's name. Ishake Mori. I saw. Oh, I'm really trying my best to call everyone. Like you all are just special in your own way. Thank you so much for joining and making that live what it was. We're going to do it again tomorrow, hopefully. Please keep a date with us. I'm going to try and create more awareness so that more people will not come to the comment section and say, how did I miss this? People like Edith J, I was expecting you in that live, but I feel like it was my fault for not making enough or creating enough awareness before the live. Don't worry, the next one you will definitely be aware of it. Thank you so much, guys. So let's dive right into this gist. So those in my membership program, you know I love you already. Okay, let's talk about these 10 very interesting things. Timini and Egbuson and Bimbo Ademoye has dropped this movie, and it was nothing short of amazing. It was 100% what we were expecting. Some scenes were really somehow for Misha, and I've talked about all of that in the live. You want to go and watch that live because we said a lot of things, but I also filtered some of them, and they are part of these 10 things. You don't want to miss any part of it. The first part of this video, I feel like Timini Egbuson, number one, Timini Egbuson, I feel like he was the star of the movie intentionally. It was intentional for him to be. He played most of the roles. It showed his versatility. It showed us that he could be more than just a lover boy. It showed us that he could be different from the old Ajebo, sports brat and kind of thing, rich guy. And I think this in recent times, this is the most weirdest I've seen Bimbo Ademoye or Timini Egbuson, I mean, looking in a movie, and I think that it was intentional and they delivered on that 100%. Secondly, this movie was really to showcase is the same thing, some just emphasizing the number one point. It was to showcase Timini Egbuson's versatility. If you have not seen the movie Miles Away from Home, you would really not understand many of the things I'm saying. But when you watch that movie, you understand that they kind of sold him to us in a very different package, and it was intentional from both him and Bimbo Ademoye. Kudos to her, by the way, for doing this, for bringing him out of that kind of stereotype that they're already putting him. Even most of the movies that are coming up that he's featuring in is always one Ajebo boy, one rich guy like that. But this one, Aha! Hello Pot has done something like this as well before, but it was not this bad. This one is just classic. Trust me, and you want to see it. The third part of this thing is that we highlighted that the shoot that was used to showcase this movie was their pre-wedding shoot. Somebody has to tell me something deeper for me to believe that that was in their pre-wedding shoot, because tell me why the movie was not really centered around love or all of that for them to use that kind of video, you understand, to do the whole thing. You get what I'm trying to say? The movie wasn't centered on Timini Egbuson and Bimbo Ademoye's love so much for them to do a shoot like that for the movie. And there was no picture from that shoot. There was nothing relating to that shoot at all in the movie. It looks like they just used that video. Okay, let's just use one stone to kill two birds. And that's exactly what they did in this movie. That's what I saw. So if you have anything to say, you have to explain to me why you're saying it, because I'm explaining to you as I am giving you this video. So I feel like that video, it wasn't needed, but they had to do something, and you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the music they used for that video. So I said in one of my videos before that I was expecting that that music is going to be part of their, how do I put it, part of their, maybe the music for the movie and all of that. But when the movie ended, we didn't hear any part like that. Kotra wasn't featured. He wasn't part of the people that they gave like credits for the music, and these songs wasn't even used at all in in that movie. So I feel like that song was carefully selected to tell their story. So this point, I'm saying that the movie was to just showcase their relationship. It was to introduce their relationship to us. That video shoot used to showcase this movie was their pre-wedding shoot, because the movie didn't really center on love as its main message. Hence, that video shoot wasn't needed, but they did it. Number 5, why haven't you seen Miles Away from Home? That's the fifth point. Because if you have seen it, if everyone have seen it, then that movie should be at 2 million views by now, or 3 million views. So if it's not at 3 million views, it means that there are still some people that might be listening to my voice and they have not seen the movie Miles Away from Home. Please, after you watch this video, by the way, head over to Bimbo Ademoye TV and watch the movie Miles Away from Home, then come back and thank me. My next point, the most important part of this movie. No, before I get to that point, did you know that Bimbo Ademoye's real dad featured in this movie? He was her dad in the movie, and that's her real dad in real life. I am saying this thing. You might be thinking, oh, everybody in Mickey's vlog is a Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson fan. It's not true. There are some people that might not know. They might just feel like he's just a man that is new in the industry, and this is his first ever movie. Hopefully, we are going to be seeing him in more movies, but yes, that man at the end of the movie is Bimbo Ademoye's dad. My next point leading from that is that the conversation they had at the end of that movie, very simple conversation, very short, in fact one of the shortest part of the movie, but I feel like this whole movie was centered on that particular end of the movie where in fact, I don't want to say anything. If you have not seen, if you have seen it and you did not listen to the conversation that Bimbo Ademoye's dad, Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson had, then you should go back to the movie, scroll to the end and watch, scroll to the end before I start to speak English, and watch exactly what they said. Listen to that conversation. It speaks a lot about Timini Egbuson and Bimbo Ademoye's relationship, or so it seems. Before they say that, do you live with them, Mickey's blog, that part, many things were not just ordinary, you understand. So go ahead and listen to it. That's the, I feel like that's the most important part of this movie. It tells a lot. Next on my list, I see some people asking where is Messo in this movie. Yes, I feel like he did not really join, he did not travel with them just because he wanted to act. I feel like he traveled because he wanted to be a videographer for Timini Egbuson and his vlog, but they decided to add him. And people have been asking, I have seen comments, where is Messo? I thought they said Messo is in the movie, and some people are saying that is Adeoye. or what's his name? That's the person that is Messo. That's not Messo. Timini Egbuson's brother is not Messo. That's not Messo. That's not Messo in real life. The person that is Meso is that guy. You remember the person that was trying to give that was trying to ask Timini Egbuson what he was holding, and Timini Egbuson told him that that's goat weed or something like that, seedlings, and I'm going to plant it and all of that. And he's like, ah, if it's weed, you have to hide it too because it's illegal. That guy, that's Meso, guys. Many people have been asking. I've seen people asking, where is he? I thought they said he was featured in this movie. Well, not in a very huge way. I feel like they just shipped him into that place. I don't know, but that's the only part that he played in the whole of the movie. Next, the song Safe wasn't used. Okay, I've talked about that already. Yes, the song Safe, it wasn't used for the whole of the movie. So that song, by the way, if you are a Timini Egbuson and Bimbo Ademoye fan, just know that that song is our official Team Beam anthem. So go ahead and learn it. Go and listen to the music. Safe by Coachella. Go to Google and just listen to the lyrics. Read the lyrics. You'll find out that that song has too many meanings that we cannot even ignore as a ship. Okay, guys, the next point, I feel like that's the next last point on my list. The movie hit 1.2 million views in 24 hours. That's like breaking. I don't know if Bimbo Ademoye has had that kind of I don't know if that she has had that kind of numbers in her movies before, but that was really interesting to see that she broke that record, and it was 1.2 million views in 24 hours. So thank you so much, guys. What else did you notice about the movie that I have not talked about? There's one post that Timini Egbuson just put up. Please don't give spoilers in the comment section. I'm going to do a special video about it. I have so much to say. I don't want to clog this video too much. So let me know what part of the movie interested you. I have made so many posts asking these questions, and I see very beautiful answers, but I still want more. So give your ratings as well. For me, the rating of this movie is a solid 9 over 10, and you guys know why already. I don't know. For me, I didn't connect with the Sandra Okonzua part. I'm not saying that she's not a good actress. I love Sandra Okonzua. So, but this particular part, I don't know what happened. It was just there for me. That's my own opinion. That's why I'm giving the movie 9 over 10. But every other thing stood out. For her to go to Cotonou to make it as realistic as possible. That's another thing. Oh, some people might not know that they went to Cotonou to shoot this movie. Oh. They might just feel like they were at the back of their house and just felt, oh, that's where they shoot the movie. No, they went to Cotonou to make it as real as possible for the movie. So yes, Bimbo, I'll do that self. In fact, it's 9.5 over 10, so that only that place doesn't steal a whole 1 point from the rating. So thank you so much, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Someone has tried to explain, Sha, that Timini was not happy, he was broke. Okay, but I still take that my half. I take it. Thank you, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll be right there to read and respond to everything that you have to say. If you have watched to this point, you are the real MVP. From here, it's peace.